Are you trying to take up new and healthier habits? If you want to improve every day and become a better and kinder person. However, certain habits you may think look good on the surface could actually be working against us. Number 1, mistaking repression for being calm. Do you keep strong emotions bottled up inside? According to clinical psychologist Victoria Tarat, suppressing your emotions is said to affect blood pressure, memory, and self-esteem. It can also aggravate depression and anxiety in the long term. So, instead of repressing how you feel, acknowledge your emotion in a safe environment. Identifying your emotion can be beneficial by itself already. Number 2, being too independent. Are you always insisting that you do things on your own? Dependency is a common trait shared amongst all people, especially at the early stages of infancy. And as time goes by, you outgrow many of the basic faculties, becoming more independent in the process. But to thrive as adults, being too dependent or too independent can stunt growth. There's a sweet spot to balance it all out, and it's called healthy dependence, where you can nurture both autonomy and intimacy. Number 3, you need to be in control of everything. Do you need rigid systems in place all the time? According to NY-based mental health counselor Diane Webb, a person with over-controlling tendencies can get triggered by anxiety if even just one thing isn't in place. Instead, try to ground yourself and focus on the things that you can control. After all, you can't control things external to you, but you can control how you react to them. Number 4, striving for perfectionism. Are you always trying to get things right and perfect? Perfectionism may seem like a good thing at first. Multiple studies have linked perfectionism behavior to common mental illnesses, such as depression, anxiety, and eating disorders. This is especially true if you reflect a maladaptive perfectionism type, where you beat yourself up for every mistake. 5, pleasing others at your expense. Is it hard for you to say no to others? Perhaps you often find yourself stretched too thin at the expense of others. There's nothing wrong with practicing genuine kindness and unconditional support to others, but people-pleasing goes beyond that. According to therapist Erica Myers, the urge to please others can be damaging to ourselves and potentially to our relationships when we allow other people's wants to have more importance than our needs. This can result in other people taking advantage of you, feeling unsatisfied with your relationships, and burnout. Putting yourself in front of others isn't selfish. It just shows that you have respect for yourself, which can remind others to respect you too.